I just want to make a quick video kind of recapping Izzy versus Pereira and just see where everyone is going to go after this, because there's a lot of talk and a lot of stuff that's going to go on and no one really knows. So I want to go over all the options first of what can happen and then what I think is going to happen. So obviously Izzy gets the win, and as far as him, I think he's just chilling for a bit. You know, that was a big win, and there's no one really else for him in his division. So Izzy beat Pereira, number 1, Whitaker twice, number 2, Vittori twice, number 3, Cannonier, number 4, and then Costa, number 5. So the next guy is Dricus, number 6, and like, he probably doesn't deserve it, but it's like, who else are they going to give it to? And let's be honest, he's probably going to lose. I wouldn't even mind seeing that fight, because first of all, I think Izzy would probably win, and second of all, just the storyline going on, like with the Africa stuff, and Dricus saying that Izzy's not a real African because he moved to New Zealand when he was young, and then Izzy saying that Dricus isn't a real African. So there's a storyline there, which is kind of interesting. So there's that, if they really want to give Izzy a fight. But as far as him, I think he just chills out and just waits it out. Wait for Hamza out or whatever, because that's probably going to be his next like big fight, and there's no one really else. Maybe Strickland gets a win and then they do him versus Strickland. That would be cool. But yeah, as far as Izzy, I think he just sits tight. And so Pereira, it's confirmed that he's going to 205. He said it himself. So yeah, I like that move for him. I think the weight cut was too hard and his chin is probably compromised. So I like the move to 205. I think he's going to do well. As far as who he fights, so Jamal, the champ, obviously was calling him out, and he's saying he wants to fight him. But I think Yuri is going to be back quicker than Pereira, because Pereira just got knocked out cold, and he's going to need to take at least 6 months, probably more. So Yuri got injured in December, so it's been 4 months, and I know it was a very bad shoulder injury. Yuri's saying he's going to be able to come back by July, August. I don't know if that's true. That might just be when he wants to come back and not actually when he can. But still, I think Yuri's probably going to be back before Pereira, and he deserves it. So he's probably going to get the shot. And then I think winner of that probably faces Alex. Because, you know, who else? Maybe they don't do that. Maybe they want to give Alex a fight first before they just give him the title shot right away. But that's what I think is going to happen. I think Yuri and Jamal are going to fight. Maybe Yuri win. I mean, we'll see who wins that. And then the winner, that's going to face Alex. I think that's what's going to happen. And then so Hamza, I think, is going to be next for Izzy. But him and Costa aren't fighting till October. So that's why it's, you know, it could be an issue if Izzy wants to fight. I'd imagine he probably doesn't. He put so much into this last fight, so he's probably okay with just chilling. But yeah, I think Costa and Hamzat fight. I think Hamzat probably wins that, and the UFC wants him to win, because if Costa wins, then what do? There's nothing really to do. So yeah, I think Pereira gets the winner of Jamal and Yuri, if they make that. And then I think Hamzat beats Costa and then fights Izzy next, and we'll see what happens. So I think that's the plan right there for the UFC.